into the game. So, here's Koudelka. We should be able to hear it. Let's continue. Let's go. It might be a little loud. I do apologize if it's too loud. Give me a heads up. I had to add it to OBS, everything. Like I said, I have tried absolutely everything I could to get this thing working. So it's just a colossal pain in the butt. So let's get into it. Thank you. Okay. Is this doors right here? Oh. What is this? Nothing. It's just... Okay, yeah, so you can only view it from that angle. We're getting a cutscene? We are.
So this is Elaine.
Yes. She's the one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
No, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not? Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine, I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Of course I will explain. James, 18 years ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless. Both Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way. He could not accept my death. He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had found the key to actually make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. Ogden's assistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
He only resurrected my physical body. As you can see, my soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body. And the terrifying thing is that my body was resurrected as a heartless monster.
Monster.
Although the monster may look like me, it is not me. Mr. O'Flaherty, please turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
Mr. O'Flaherty, I was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies. Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me, to undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad. Death is at the heart of God's reasoning. I urge you to destroy my body. Its existence defies the wise providence of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse! What a cruel world! I gave everything for your happiness, and now what have I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine! Elaine!
Okie dokie. So now we've got a goal. The portrait of a young woman. The frame reads, "My dear wife, Elaine." Okay. Okay, I don't think we can interact with the disc anymore. Actually, let's go ahead and do a save, a temporary save, since we've seen that cutscene. So it's definitely going to end up in the chapel. That seems like where it's kind of leading us. All right, let's take a look at the map. Okay. So we've cleared the hall. So it looks like we need to go upstairs. Yeah, it looks like upstairs is our next direction. Okay. Got, looks like a door here. Unlocked from the other side, can't be opened from here. Fair enough. Nothing on these. A door here. Okay. This bookshelf looks like it moves or is a puzzle. You see a scroll with a picture of a dragon. Above it reads Hestia. If you remember correctly, that means hearth in Greek. But wasn't Hestia a god? There's a fire burning in the hearth. Okay, interact with the desk. Okay. First fight of the stream. Okay, ooh, okay, so this one's yellow. I'm gonna guess that's Earth. What weapon is he using? He's using fire claws, okay. We'll have him wait. Action, magic, megalith on this one. Action, magic, geyser on this one. And have him wait again. Okay. So yellow is earth. Let's see what water does versus earth. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Shotgun shells, that's fine. Another door. What is this thing? $45 kilograms. Just looking at something here. Found Patrick's memo. Note written by Patrick monitoring his weight over the period of several weeks. According to it, Patrick weighed more or less 60 or 70 kilograms. Okay. Do we have to add weight to make ourselves weigh as much as he did? Rifle rounds, that's fine. I think we're, yeah. So there's a hearth behind us. Yeah. Yep. No, let's not go down the ladder just yet. Let's make sure we get everything from in here. Empty bottle. Yep. That's what we need for the acid. And the acid we'll use on the plant. Okay. But yeah, we can use the acid on the plant, probably. Ooh, okay. Okay, you wait. You magic megalith. That one. Ow, that was extremely painful. Alright, sir. Oh, God. Oh, we should have leveled up its vitality. Okay, yeah, we definitely want that. On a scale with counterweight. By adjusting a counterweight, you can change the balance of the scale. Written on the Patrick numbers to adjust the counterweight. First digit 2. Okay, so we're 45. So we need 25. This lead. Huh. You have to find a way. Maybe you'll be able to find something inside the main building. Ah. There's a body here. That did not look like a body. Tinderbox. Yes. Oh, can't carry anymore. Okay. Items. Armor. Nope. Accessory. Discard. Discard. Matches. Shotgun. Shotgun shells. Anything else on you there, friend? Okay. Another fight. Wait, I did math wrong. No, I didn't. If we're 45, then we need to get to 75. It needs to be 30, not 25. Yeah, I did do math wrong. Okay. Yeah, I did math wrong. Hold on. No, I didn't. It's 70. I thought it was 75. My brain is fried from having to deal with the stupid capture card stuff. I'm very confused. So... Okay, so we step on that. It says 45. But the counterweight's 25. So that would be a total of 70, right? Maybe I got it right and that's what opened the door down there. Yeah, we need to get his vitality up. Okay. Barred from the other side. Okay. So, map. Can't go that way. So I guess we got to do the acid stuff now. Where does this exit? Okay. Come around. Okay. Go around here, and then there'll be a ladder. Through here. We're actually going to switch his weapon. Reason being is I want to keep the fire claws. They seem to do pretty well. And like multi-hitting and stuff. Nice, 10 Panacea. That's excellent. That's the anti-status condition thing. Okay, this should be, yep. And this door we couldn't go into, yes? Okay. Let's go ahead and save here. Because basically what I think we need to do is we need to get to the acid, get to the... Maybe we can just use matches? I don't know. We'll see. We got matches. There's this room right here, right? Breach or some kind of says, if you go 4th floor, hidden sacred. Right? So this creature, I feel like... we could do something with. Also, 4th floor? We're in the basement. The 4th floor is only a tower. Okay, we got the rickety bridge. Can't carry any more of that ammo. It should lead out to the graveyard, yes? Yes, okay. Okay. And this will bring us back to the church. Now, where is the church in relation to where we want to go? These stairs are a bit atrocious. There we go. Okay. Now we're in the library. Just don't know anything about this. And we go this way. Okay, this will bring us back to... We're probably taking the very long route. Yeah, back to where this guy shot at us. That's fine. As we get in fights, we get more items, we get more experience. It's not that big of a deal. Some magic. Okay. Okay, I'll take Roman nuts and Listel. Down here. Yeah, I think we just ran the length of the house for no reason. Through here. Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, what is... There's something sitting on a... What is this? Oh, pistol rounds. Can't carry anymore. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're down here. Now we have a bottle of acid. Yeah, because I think we could have just taken the door next to where the... No, because that's... Yeah? Sorry, the new areas... I'm not sure how it's connected yet. I know we went through here to get to Charlotte's room. And then I think Charlotte's room connected to... the estate? Because we stepped down... We went this way. All the bodies. Oh, we didn't try climbing the bodies. Okay, yeah, we'll take the Listel. Oh. Can't pick up any more. Hold on. Items. Cool. Pistol rounds. Discard. Gotta make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there was just a little... Nothing like fighting on a pile of corpses. That makes sense of things to fight on a pile of corpses. Okay, wait. You, magic, megalith. That thing. is it? That one. Cool. Wait. Her magic level went up, so now she has level 2 in everything, I think? Well, all the attack magic at least. Probably worth giving her some vitality now. This connects where? Yeah, see, we could have just gone this way. Oh, okay. Let's go save first. And then we'll go up those... Because I looked at the map and it was like there's a door that was in like the main hall, but it was like on the side of a wall, and I was like, how do we even get there? I think maybe that's what the scale gave us access to. I don't know. We'll find out. But we'll go in there. Because now we have the acid, we have matches. Hold on, I need... But is there anything that gives her more... Get up there, please? Thank you. One more. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Okay. bugs. Okay, so she should have level 2 magic of everything now, so that's good. Have him wait. Action. No. Yeah. Action, magic. Yeah, so she's got that, so flare. This one. Action, magic. Geyser on this one. Wait. Yeah. And now we're gonna work our way back through the list of leveling up those. The reason why I wanted to get everything to level 2 is because I think at level 2 it hits adjacent targets. So let's give him some more vitality as well. Trying to interact with that because bolt it, throw back the bolt. Okay. And this should lead to the hallway, yes? Okay, cool. Something right. Oh. What's this? It's like if you move, you can move the statue if you try. Sounds hollow when you hit it. Door must be hidden on this wall. There we go. Okay. You found Roger Bacon inside the sea. Who's Roger Bacon? Oh, this guy.
Around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy
I
that was in
haven't...
the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My name is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see. Well, I've been around for 600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
You mean to tell me that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka, what type of a joke is this?
That's my question.
This is no joke. I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Very well then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must say that my work has influenced generations of work that followed. But alas, in hindsight, that work pales in comparison to the work I did, copying the Immigré document for the Pope.
The Immigré documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course. It took me 5 years to copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
It unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Formors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the emigre documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It is true.
The document has long been considered the most dangerous work of literature. It was safely guarded in the caverns of the Supreme Pontiff's quarters. But apparently, the book was not able to withstand the wears of time over generations. And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the book word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed. But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the emigre document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Though I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape the hands of death. But I have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous appearance. I've had nothing to do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
Okay. Okay. So we found Roger Bacon. Is there anything in here but Roger Bacon? Doesn't look like it. There's a fight. Interesting. So we get into a secret room for no reason. Very, very curious. I've tried interacting with everything. Okay, so he's good there. Give him more agility. Eyeless tools, we'll take it. There's like literally nothing in here. That's just the door. Oh, it looks like we can bother him again?
I know it's here. I saw it here. I put it here. What? Have you come round to see me again?
I want you to look at this.
Research journals.
I want you to tell us whether what's written there can actually happen or not.
Well, let me see.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes, I see. Oh, that's right. Resurrecting the dead. Ooh, a cauldron. The Branwyn tales, indeed. Yes. It is most likely that the events detailed here did take place.
Just as I thought. But that's so frightening that if
Personally, I have not attempted it. I am certain that the Immigrant document contained accounts of secret rituals conducted to resurrect the dead. But as you can tell from reading this, it involves complicated preparatory work. I had given up discerning the impossibility of using the psychic powers necessary to create such an immense psychic platform. Moreover, I never expected that people would attempt to challenge such a feat.
The journals say that the physical body was resurrected, but not the soul.
Absolutely. The ancients held the secret to life in the palm of their hands. But they could never come close to touching the secrets of the soul. They resurrected the dead in order to use their physical bodies as a workforce, thus building the great civilization we oftentimes speak of. In fact, we would not be far off if we called them puppeteers. Exploiting the human body as an object.
if so, then wouldn't
Yes, resurrecting the dead and restoring them to life as it was before death is impossible.
Then how do you return the resurrected body to Earth?
That is a very complicated question, since it already defies universal logic.
Please.
It is no easy task.
Tell me how. It's what Elaine, God rest her soul, wanted.
Right. It is not absolutely impossible, but I would need to call forth the sacred powers in order to complete such a feat. Oh, yes. I know that the arm of Daniel Scotius, the man who built this monastery, is stored in a stone statue on the ground. If we throw that into a cauldron, we will successfully destroy the roots of the Tree of Life. Oh, after that, I haven't a clue whether to call forth the energies of fire or entrust the task to water. Oh, it is so complicated.
Fire or water.
What are we going to do?
Oh, Heavenly Father, bless our souls and bring forth an end to this suffering. Oh.
So we have the arm. We have the arm, we have acid, we have matches. Because technically, like, fire and water together, like, fire water used to be a name for, like, alcohol, but in theory, acid could be, like, a burning water, right? And I'm guessing, now that I think about it, I didn't really look at the picture, but that place where that face is, that might be the cauldron. Okay. So, because we have the arm. It was, we found it when the guy tried to throw the chandelier on us. So let's maybe try to... We're gonna save here. If this is the shortest route back. This takes us right... Takes us right down there where the... Okay. That's fine. Go down here. I think, what's the quickest way to get back? This is going to make us run the length of the house again. I think there's a shorter route. If I remember correctly, we didn't need to go this way. We take... Ah, that's a weird location for us to be. There we go. If we take the front door from Patrick's place, I think that'll put us in a better location. Go this way. It's been a while since we've seen one of these. Go out here. I'm gonna go this way. And then we can go this way. Around them. Through here. And that should be to our left. Right? Okay. No, it's through the door on the left and then to our left. Yeah, here we go. Want to go in here. This doesn't look like a cauldron. It looks like a fountain. A creature's own kind. The woman wrote many letters for children, but never delivered. We already dealt with that. Item. Cool. Daniel's. Holy relic with great power. Carry matches contain several matches. Bottle containing acid taken from underground storage tank. Okay, so this is not the cauldron. Okay. Okay, so I guess we need to go to that area that it said we couldn't go. It said we needed to find a way to destroy the thing. Now that we've talked to Roger twice, maybe that's complete. Two there. One in luck. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything we need to get. You know, there's a lot of like remasters and ports and remakes and stuff coming out of game. I would really love for them to do like, you know, like an RE1 remake version of like this, right? I think this game would do really well. Like I said, the only quality of life thing that I would probably add would be the adding something that tells you the durability of a weapon, right? Like that's legitimately the only thing that I feel like would add something that's kind of missing from this. Okay, yeah. So Roger's done. Maybe he was just there to give us a hint on how we're supposed to deal with the cauldron. There's I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of, because right now, like, these games, like, especially like PS1 games and stuff, they're really expensive. Like, really, really expensive. You're talking maybe even hundreds, you know, anywhere from like 100 to like 500, even some cases $700, right, for certain games. And that to me, like, that's a lot of money, right? Unfortunately, what's happening is people are, so if anybody's done work with like hey, Geyser's level 2, nice. If anybody's done like coin collecting and stuff, you know that there's a thing called grading, which is where you send the coin off and someone grades it and they give it a certain score, and that can increase the value, because if it's a highly graded coin, that means that it's in good quality, has a lot of stuff, it's rare, right? Well, there's a company now, or maybe a few companies, that do that for video games. And since the pandemic, there's been a lot of people that have started collecting games like this, and instead of playing them, they send them off to be graded, so that they cost a lot, and then they stick them on a shelf and they sit there forever, right? They don't do anything with them. Which, to each its own. Spend your money how you want to spend it. I just feel like that's the exact reason why I wish more companies would come and like remake stuff like this. That way, those people, they can collect the game if they want, but also, you know, this generation people can play those games. Without having to, you know, spend $5 million just to get it, right? And people might disagree with me on that, but, you know, I think any type of collecting is like, that's your choice, but when it comes to, you know, video games, I feel like it kind of... Okay, now the store is open, yeah. It kind of sucks for people because, you know, that means people will... The less copies of the game out there, the more expensive it's going to get, and the less people that are going to play it. So these games become rarer and rarer and rarer, and of course that drives the price up, which is exactly what collectors want, but it screws over gamers who want to play this game. Now, of course, there's always emulation. Right, but I will say there are games that have problem with emulation. For example, we played Kingsfield 3, which is, well, technically it's 4, but Ancient City. We played Kingsfield Ancient City, and that game has problems with emulation. If we played it on PS3, we got to a point in the game, it just wouldn't load the rest of the game. So I had to actually legitimately play through it all again on PS2 just to get up to the point where we were, so that we could... What is this? 6 dolls. It looks like the lower 4 dolls can be moved. No. 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 Okay. We don't know anything about the dolls. We'll figure that out in a second. So that game, you actually have to modify some stuff in your emulator to even get it to emulate properly. Because when we play stuff like this on the PS3, it's not just playing off the disc. It's emulating the hardware of the PS1 or PS2 on the PS3. So it's an emulator on hardware. It's very strange. So... Okay, we don't know what to do with the dolls just yet. Shotgun shells? Yeah. So you can emulate games, but that can also cause issues. So fair enough. But I don't know. It's just I wish there was just a way to easily access games like Koudelka, like, you know, Rule of Rose, like Clock Tower 1. Clock Tower 1 in A, not Clock Tower 1 Japanese. Not the one that's currently being ported. But... But unfortunately, it like I have always been wary of emulators because when I looked into emulation years ago, like it's very easy to go to a site that's like, oh yeah, you can get the ROM for that game here, and it turns out it's just malware, right? And it's very unfortunate for people that don't know where to safely get ROMs, where to safely get an emulator, and all of that stuff. To get that stuff, so they end up getting malware, or they end up getting something that doesn't work, or, you know, it's just, it just really sucks, right? I wish there was, and like Nintendo's been doing it with their service where you can, you know, you pay for Nintendo Online, and you get access to NES and SNES games, and then you can pay extra and get N64 games. Like, they're slowly start to roll that stuff out. But, alright, let's get intelligence to 70 now. Get strength to 70. Ooh, we got a rod. Let's get rid of... Let's just get rid of the pistol. No. We might need that, I don't know. Vital. Yeah, let's get rid of that. You know, I don't know. I just, like I said, I just wish there was an easy, effective way. Looks like it's been designed to open with a trick mechanism of some sort. Okay, so that's to do with the dolls. Okay. Okay, how do we... Oh. Okay, they just had to be all looking towards the center. That's what I figured. We didn't really have any other information other than that. So, okay. I'm gonna re-enter this room just so we can do a temporary save. But, yeah, I just... like I said, I just really wish there was an easy way for people to have access to these games, and I wish the companies, like, I know it's all about, like, oh, make the next big great thing, make the next big great thing, you know, everybody's trying to innovate, but, like, at the end of the day, like, if you have the rights to a game that came out in '99, right? Like, because this was, I don't know if it was published by SNK or what. I'm gonna guess it was published by and created by MaskofGames or whatever. But like, if that license, if you have that license, like, you essentially don't have to make anything new, right? Even if you completely remake the game, you have the entire game to. Okay, we could have saved here. You have the entire game to base off of. You know, you have, like, scenes like this, you can just look at them and go, okay, let's recreate this, but in modern graphics. And don't get me wrong, that does take time. I'm not saying it's just snap your fingers and there's a remake or a remaster or whatever. But, like, you don't have to worry about thinking about the story or thinking about the mechanics or any of that, because it's already done for you. You know how the game plays, you know how it looks, you know how it sounds, you know. I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of. Okay, let's see. I think there's a. But, and that's the thing too, is there is evidence. Oh wow, 3. Don't normally run into 3. Let's go ahead and move him up. Him attack this thing. I think the thing on the right is pretty weak, but yeah. Plus he's pretty powerful. But, you know, we have evidence that if you take your time and make sure that the remaster or remake, like, holds true to what the game was about, then it will do well. Perfect example, Medieval was, like, it wasn't completely obscure, but it was one of the more obscure, you know, PlayStation games. Not a lot of people played it, but enough people played it. But that game, the remake was really, really good. Yeah, I figured that thing wasn't gonna go down. Not without a fight. But, you know, Spyro Reignited trilogy, people loved. The Crash Bandicoot trilogy remake, people loved, right? Like, there's so many remakes that, like, people really enjoyed. Now, some people are just against it. They're like, oh, you can't beat a classic, right? And, you know, whatever. People are entitled to their opinion. If they don't want to, you know, if they don't want remakes, they're entitled to that. You know, if they want to play the classics, go for it. That's fine. But I feel like we are at the point now where it's 2023, right? That means games like this are 24 years old, right? That's over 2 decades. That means you can guarantee there are people alive today that have never owned the console or this game, right? You can guarantee that because they haven't been alive, you know, that long. Okay, where are we putting this, folks? Oh yeah, intelligence. Start boosting his. Oh, he got 2 levels out of that. You know. So why not show, you know, these younger gamers, like, what made us fall in love with gaming, right? And you see a lot of that. Like, look at the the Resident Evil games, right? RE1, RE2 remakes. People love those. Apparently, RE3 is a little up in the air. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't know. I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games. I'll be honest. I know that's a cardinal sin when it comes to the retro horror community or whatever. I don't own any of the hard copies of any of the Resident Evils. I do have all of them on Steam, and we will be playing those at some point. But like, I don't know. I think this is the perfect time and to sit back and go, okay, what licenses are open? What games have people not had access to that could be really fun, to bring back, I don't know why I'm saying so much, but and that's the thing. That's why I decided when I came back to streaming, I'm going to play games like this, like Koudelka and stuff, because one, I haven't played this game before, right? And I really want to play it. And two, I want to share that experience with everybody else, right? I want to show them this because they might go, that actually looks really fun. I want to try that myself. And then they can go out and get a copy of it, or they can go out and emulate it or whatever, or they could just hang out and watch us play it. Whatever floats their boat, right? But I just feel like there's so many great things that are lost to time. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of pretty garbage titles that are lost to time too, and they should probably stay lost to time. But I think there's a bunch of games that at the time we were just like, oh, this is, it's whatever, man. Like a perfect example is Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls flew under the radar for a while. Like it released and people were like, what's Demon's Souls? No one cares, But, it got word of mouth, word of mouth, word of mouth. People were talking about it. And then the next thing you know, people are like, oh, what's this? Okay, we're about to get a boss and a fountain here. Next thing you know, Dark Souls is releasing, and the people are like, wow, this Souls thing is amazing. And some of them go back and they play Dark Soul or Demon Souls. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move him up. Can he attack? No. We'll have him wait. Action, magic. I don't think Flare's gonna do anything. Action, magic. We'll hit it with level 2 Geyser as well. Okay. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I think there's a lot of great things out there that, yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. We'll see how much Geyser does. Not a whole lot either. It might be a wind magic kind of thing. It's definitely not Earth, because he's not doing a lot of damage with this. It made a noise, that's interesting. But, okay, yeah, it looks like it's Earth, so it's probably wind magic. So I think what we're gonna do a couple things here. She's gonna go ahead and hit with Tornado. but oh, okay, she's just popping off. Okay, okay, definitely not wind. Wind just healed it. Then we're gonna do reflect on him. Ow. So that way whenever it casts magic, it'll potentially bounce back to it. Alright. You wait. Okay, that didn't work. Wait. Action, magic. Let's try your level 2 geyser. Alright, weapon swap. Do fire claws. Wait. Whack! Just slapped him. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, it seems like water and fire do about the same. Okay, action, item. Let's use a high potion on him. Give him some health back. Wait. See, and this should reflect. Okay, that didn't... Paralysis, okay. Action, magic, player. Is it dead? I think it's dead. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm personally a fan of remakes, remasters, all of that stuff, because I think there's an audience of people that would love games that, you know, do different things. Because the thing is we've entered an era of gaming, in my opinion, that I think we've entered an era of gaming where crossbow. Where things have become standard, right? Things have become like, this is how a blank game plays, right? We'll continue this conversation in just a second. I'm gonna have to run to the restroom after we save here. Alright. I'll be back. I'm gonna run to the restroom. Okay, we're back. But yeah, what I was talking about is, you know, there's a standardization that's in gaming now, right? That's like, if I say I'm gonna play an ARPG, for example, which that terminology is actually kind of silly nowadays. But anyways, I'm gonna say I'm gonna play an ARPG. A lot of times, people know what that means, right? Your Path of Exiles, your Diablos, your stuff like that. And it's become so standardized. Yeah, I figured we could climb here. Now empty tender points. Yes. What is this? Life Drinker? What is Life Drinker? A weapon? It is a weapon. Necromantic blade that gives the user great power in battle at the cost of his or her life energy. Interesting. But, you know, like if I say first-person shooters, you know, everything is standardized, in which there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with there being a standard for what those are. That's how genres work. But as you go back into, like, older games, like, the older you go, the more Wild West it was. People were still trying to figure out what survival horror was. They were still trying to figure out what a first-person shooter entailed, what a survival game entailed, what a ARPG entailed, you know. Ooh, Flare is level 3 now. So, you know, people were still trying to figure out all of that stuff. So people were taking risks. They were trying new things. And sometimes they didn't pan out at all, right? They were colossal failures. They were flops. No one liked the game. The people who made the game didn't like the game. Like, it just didn't work, right? Which is unfortunate, you know. Some companies went under because of it. It happens. But we're both in the age where the big games, like the big publishers and stuff, they've gotten comfortable in just making sequels to their big games and doing that over and over again, right? Whereas the indie scenes is now where they're taking risks. So that's why there's a lot of indie games that are, like, really popping up on people's radars. Oh, I was about to say, what changed? We got the fountain. That's what changed.
This must be the temple.
There's no way.
I think we're about to change discs.
What are we gonna do?
How ironic to have made it this far and not have access to the temple.
Koudelka, Edward, you both must go now. It is my friend that is apparently responsible for this disturbance, and therefore I am partially responsible for this trouble. I have no intention of asking for your sympathy, and I'm in no position to plead for your help. So from this point forward, I can manage on my own.
Don't kid yourself. We didn't come along just for your sake.
No, Koudelka, you should go back now. It'll be far too dangerous.
Edward, you're the one who should go home. You were not meant for this world. Granted, you are a good fighter, having had plenty of experience, and I won't deny the fact that you have the killer instinct either. But when all is said and done, you are an average Joe. I am not. I was meant to exist in this realm. It's the only place I can carve out an existence for myself.
Quit lecturing me. I want no part of a lukewarm existence filled with regret. No. My way is to not worry about consequences and to do whatever it is I want to do. Chance means nothing to me. Life's a gamble, and once you place your bet, you'd better play to win, or else you end up dead.
Edward, you really are ridiculous.
That's what they tell me.
Do as you like.
That I will.
Oh, suddenly when you feel like it, you decide when you can and cannot open doors?
Wait, there's a way. Remember when we were searching Patrick's mansion? There was various chemicals around. It may take some time, but I think I can combine the chemicals to make nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin?
That's great. We're talking powerful explosives here.
For this door, I think we'll need a full flask. Indeed, if I drop the flask before I return, I'll be knocking on heaven's door in a flash.
I go, and it is done. The bell invites me.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or hell.
Quoting Shakespeare over here. Yep, there it is. I knew we were going to switch discs. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So now that we switched discs, let's go ahead and save again. I do believe we're going to finish this today. I think we're going to play until the end. Because I don't think, if I'm thinking correctly, I don't think we have much left. Because we've just made it to the chapel, right? Yeah. So we have, according to the map, we literally make it into that big room, right? And then it's just up a tower, right? You can see it there on the left side. We just go up a tower. That's all I'm saying. There's probably some other stuff, but overall, it definitely looks like we're coming up on the end of the game. So I think we're gonna play this till we finish today. We probably would have been here earlier, but again, I had problems with the capture card. I think what I'm gonna do, since the PS3 wants to be a pain in the butt, I think I'm just going to play, since these are PS2 games, the Shadow Heart series, since they're PS2 games, I'm probably just going to run them off the PS2, so there is no switching of, like, stuff, essentially. Like, inputs and stuff. It's just going to be just the resolution of the PS2, so if it captures the PS2, then it'll be good as gold. So let's go back to the lab. Of course. But yeah, I don't, just because of how irritating the capture card and everything's been today, I don't think we'll jump into, especially if we beat Koudelka in the next few hours. I don't think we'll jump into Shadow Hearts today. We'll probably jump into it tomorrow. So And again, I have not played any of the Shadow Hearts. I have not played anything. Just simply put, I okay. Bullets. You get bullets, and you get bullets. Okay, just making sure there wasn't anything there. But yeah, I'll be completely honest. Other than capture card issues this morning, I've loved this game. This game is awesome. Seems to remain in laboratory in order to mix nitroglycerin. I legitimately have like
going to begin
one complaint.
Can you two wait
and
for
that's
me
it.
And then, what happened to the girl Melanie?
She was gone the next morning. She left with practically everything in the room.
You don't have much luck with women, do you?
Well, you know what they say. The cleanest breakup is when a woman runs out on you.
What else is her statement? Oh, but you're lucky. I mean, to have so many people to kid around with. For me, I'm all alone. I've been all alone all my life.
What about your childhood?
Yes, I did have a childhood. I was born in a small town in Wales, right off the banks of the Taliesin River. It was a small gypsy town.
Gypsy?
That's right, gypsy. We didn't call ourselves gypsy. We called ourselves Rom. See, a true gypsy is born under the blue sky and is destined to die under the same blue sky. It's gypsy law.
So then I guess you plan on dying underneath the blue skies.
Every gypsy is given a name at birth. My given name was Slato.
Slato? Mm-hmm. It's got a strange resonance to that name. What does it mean?
I can't tell you.
That too must be part of the law.
The law it is.
You know, ever since I met you, enigmatic, mysterious glint in your eyes. And it must be the gypsy in you. A glance from thy soul-searching eye can raise with hope, depress with fear.
Byron again?
Yeah.
You must really like him, don't you?
Yes. Somehow I feel as though we're birds of a feather.
Then he must be self-obsessed as well.
I'd rather be classified as a romantic. My father was a strict man and couldn't forgive his son for failing academically. He blamed my failure on the time I wasted inventing adventures, dreaming of a utopian landscape. I was brought up to believe that dreams, the power of the imagination, as well as all the things I loved as a child, were useless, a complete waste of time. It was as if telling me I was useless. And then again, maybe just that. You know, I think I was probably born too late. By the time I was 15, Everything there was to be done had already been done. The Western territories were colonized. The jungles had been explored. There was no wilderness for me to wander into. No jungles for me to cut my way through. I guess that's how I ended up roaming the country. Well, granted, I picked a few fights along the way, played with fire, gambled on my life a few times. But none of that comes close to the truth I'm searching for. I yearn for something far greater. I can't quite explain myself. It's as though I'm on a quest for some intangible treasure of sorts. Koudelka, I envy you. You have psychic powers that few are blessed with. Being born a gypsy, you can choose to live how you wish.
And who gave you the right to act as if you figured me out? Do you have any idea how I was raised? You make me laugh. Adventures. Please, you haven't the slightest clue. Do you have any idea how much pain my psychic powers have brought me? My father died when I was only a child. I predicted the exact time, place, and ending of my father's life. Imagine that, predicting your own father's death. You know, I was cursed as a child, being given powers not meant for a child. And my mother, oh, she was so frightened and so full of hatred for me. She tried to kill me with her very hands. The gypsy elders got together and decided to excommunicate me. I was only 9 then. Do you have any idea how a 9-year-old child survives without the help of a living soul? Treasures, you must be joking. Have you ever cried and begged for your next meal? Did you ever sell your body, seeking shelter from the frigid night air? I used to be just like Charlotte. When she cried and said, "No one has ever loved me." Words cut straight through me. It was me she was talking about. Just like her, I wish that everybody would die and harbored a hatred for all mankind. But you see, Charlotte has made her peace and gone to heaven. Me, I'm still alive and still all alone. No one has ever lent a helping hand. No one.
Koudelka, you?
I am not as free as you make me out to be. I am a poor, dirty, ignorant woman who threw her gypsy pride to the dogs in order to live. But you see, even someone like me can do good. Because with my powers, I can help ease the pain of others. That's when I feel good about living. I don't need to be loved. I just want my life to have some meaning. And just want someone to tell me they need me. You. No way will you ever understand.
Wow.
It's done. It's complete.
Okie dokie. You got nitroglycerin. Alright. Alright, before we explode the door, let's go do a save. Okie dokie. Here we go. Boom.
It's amazing.
Hmm. Are we gonna fight roots? Little wiggly roots. Nope. Oh, interesting. Okay. Thought it was blue, but I guess it's green. She's correct. There we go. Must have been dragged. Okay. The pipe are working with runes carved in the keys. Looks like there are only 4 keys that can be pressed. The runes of the keys read People, Secret, Pain, Light. Secret, Pain, People, Light. That was in one of the notes. By the way, I don't know if how I remembered that. Secret, Pain, People, Light. Okay, we didn't. I don't think we did it in the right order, but it still works, so we'll take it. Should be the cauldron down here, yeah.
Patrick. Poor Patrick.
Hey, what are you doing? What's that? No, don't!
I'm not asking for your help. This is my problem. None of you need to die with me here.
Okay, he's about to burn the place down. Cauldron of Life. Okay, let's save. If you throw animals, you can and call upon the power of fire. Throw Daniel's arm in. Sure.
Are you sure? Let's proceed. Saint Daniel Scodius, protect us from these evil spirits and grant us inner strength. Amen.
Running. Up the scaffolding, I'm guessing.
Thou who were created and born out of dust, now go quietly and return to thy maker!
Boom. Okay. Yeah, we're swiftly coming up to the conclusion, I would assume. See how we just set the whole place on fire. Yep. Up the scaffolding. Oof. That was a lot of damage. We're gonna need some... girdle sword? What is a girdle sword? Okay. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Can't see Jack Diddley. See, I thought I was supposed to go this way. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was confused. I was like, how are we supposed to get... This is boss music. Ah. It's one of the tentacles. Or tendrils. Oh, it's 3 of them, actually. Move. Action, magic. Are they weak to fire? Ow! Okay, it does look like fire does a good amount of damage. Okay. Alright, that's one down. Okay, flare 3 hits. Looks like anything in a line, regardless of distance. That's good. But he's gonna need a lot more health. Agility idol, vitality idol, luck idol. I don't even know what to get rid of. Yes. Oh, Koudelka's using that, okay. Well, we have an automatic pistol now, so we don't need that. I think we have a different rifle, too. Rifle, yeah, we have the rifle RD. We don't need the regular rifle. Okay. What are these idols? Items. Armor? No. Accessories? No. Tools. Then. Raises the owner's agility. Use on Edward. Item, tool. Vitality, use on Edward. All of them on Edward. Okay. What is that? Is it a cat again? Or is it a rat? That's a cat. Okay. Got red eyes. I'm going to try using the geyser on it. Mm-hmm. Cat's eye. What is cat's eye? The large gemstone, nearly the size of a real eye, distinctive cross-shaped pattern inside the stone reflects any light that hits it. Is that like a anti-magic thing? Because that'd be kind of cool. Apparently it's like a high agility thing. Cool. Oh, interesting. That's got a person in it. We're not going to use the poke on here. Let's go Fire Claws. Actually, we should have changed to the cat's eye, but that's fine. Move. Let's go ahead. Problem is these things hurt when he gets close to them, so... like that. Action, magic. Player 3. Action, magic. Player. Oh, yeah, I was say, why can't he not attack this thing? Because he was too far away. Smack. Oof! Yeah, I figured that wouldn't kill it. It's running away, though. That's interesting. Okay, you're going to cast Heal. No, not on that. Okay, well, use a potion on yourself. I don't. Good job. Great heal. Just on the wrong person. I don't know why they let you heal the enemies. It's so stupid. Alright, what are you casting and who are you casting it at? Oh, that's fine. There's a good reason, but that was a beefy heal. Yeah, like... I know some games, there's some enemies that you can heal and it will deal damage to them, but... This game has not shown us if that was the case. Like, light weapons are a thing that do healing damage, right? Okay, he's gonna need a lot more health if these things are gonna be hitting like that. Mind idol, strength idol. But I don't know. Mind idol use on Koudelka. Strength idol use on Edward. I just don't know which monster that would be useful for. Usually it's like some undead, but we've hit undead with light weapons and it just healed them. Because it looks like elemental is more the focus than like the quality of monster. Okay. Oh, cool, there is a save. I was wondering, I was like, are we gonna get a save at all? Feel a pulse in the plant. Previously said it picks up pace until though the plant will explode. It's certain undead, like the closet girl, however, they could be more clear about what's undead. Yeah, definitely. Goopy. Oh, hi, Elaine. What are we holding up? We held up something. She ain't got no bones. The necklace you grabbed from the fountain. Oh, the one from that she was given by a gypsy. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't clear. It was just like laser beam, and I'm like, she's holding up something. Yeah, I figured that would play a part because like there's like specific items that are named. I'm not gonna save again. We don't really have a reason to save. All there was a cutscene. Elaine caught up with you. Okay. Weapon. Let's try out this cat's eye. Wait, we'll wait for her to Okay, she's casting. Magic. Okay. Poison, of course. Alright, move up. Then attack. Oh, that did nothing. Interesting. Action, magic. Flare. Okay, wait. Okay, they seem to do the same amount of damage. Wait. It's 0 damage. So I guess... Fortify Int on her. Because the thing is if it was just an elemental thing, it would say miss, but we did 0 damage. So... Magic. Flares seem to do as much as her tornado. Oh! That... Ouch! That very much pain. Good thing we were cranking up his health. Okay. Yeah, so that did a little bit more than the... Okay, so we're going to wait. You... Let's have him heal himself. Okay, and then you're going to make Koudelka stronger. Not a big heal, but that's fine. Wait. Huh. No, I haven't really tried the buffs overall. This is the first time trying the buffs. Okay. So when she's away from us, she does that move. Which isn't too bad to anybody but Edward. So... I guess he could just keep fortifying Koudelka as his thing, because it looks like it's just standard 3. She's going to keep casting Flare 3. You're gonna wait. Then we're gonna have James heal, Edward. Her stance has changed. I don't know if that means... Okay. Yeah, so that means that... She's not dead. It's obvious she's not dead. She was still moving. So we're gonna need to heal Edward up. Alright. So switch to James, heal Edward. Perfect. Alright. We do not want him getting anywhere near her. She does a lot of damage. So we're going to give him the bow gun. She caught up with us. Okay. I wonder how many times she does this. Okay. So first thing he's going to do, he's going to try to shoot her. Okay, that did... Okay, she's taking physical damage, so that's good. So we're going to wait. Then you're going to cast Flare. Okay. Poisoned. Okay, you're going to cast Reflect on him. That way he takes less damage. It looks like Reflect doesn't reflect it, it takes less damage. It's basically like a damage negate. Okay, she heals from magic now. Okay. So now our goal is to buff Edward and keep Edward alive. Got it. Okay. Yeah, and this, he'll take less damage now because of Reflect. So she'll do her AoE thing. Wait. Okay, action. How do you reload? Do I have to use the arrow? Yes, I have to use the arrow. Okay. Action, attack. Did you ever beat Gargoyle? No, we never fought it. Wait. Action, items, bow, gun, arrow. Wait. Okay. Action, magic, fortify strength on him. Action, attack. Wait. Okay, she's gonna set up to cast her AoE. Alright, the Reflect should bump this from 500 down to maybe like 300 or something. Oh, it's just a total miss. Perfect. So Reflect means he just doesn't take damage from it. Awesome. It's a real tough fight with some great rewards. I couldn't figure out how to get back to it. I got to the chapel down with the roots and stuff, but I couldn't figure... I guess I just missed it. Okay, so Reflect means he takes no damage. That's perfect. That's all we want. Wait. Okay, you... Items... You can't use that. Okay. So it has to be the person with it. Okay. Magic. Go ahead and heal yourself, since you're pretty low. You need to use a bowgun arrow. Wait. Now you can shoot, because your agility is high. Gotta go back to the entrance after rejoining your party. Entrance of the game? He probably should cast Reflect on himself too, since he's taking a significant amount of damage. Well, 100 damage. Okay, you're going to cast... actually... Yeah, you keep casting Fortify Strength on him. Into the procedure where you met the gargoyle. Okay. Action. Items. Bowgun arrow. Wait. Action. Attack. Shoot her. Okay, she's still alive. Wait. This will power him up a little bit. Oh! she has reflect on. So we just gave Koudelka 3 strength. Oh Lord, that's hilarious. Yeah, see, so it's reflecting it back to her, but it automatically misses her. So he just doesn't take any damage from it. Oh, but she's poisoned by it. She poisoned herself. Okay. Bowgun arrow. And wait. And then attack. Wait. Okay. Action, magic. Go ahead and cast Reflect on yourself. So now that's 2 people that can't get hit by it. They also can't be healed by magical means. So that's something to keep in mind. And you go ahead and cast Reflect on yourself as well. So basically now she just can't even hit us. Because everybody has Reflect on. So, yeah, now she can't even hit us. So. Pop. And watch this be the end of the match, too. Okay, no. Wait. She just took 200... She took 200 damage from her own poison. She's kicking her own butt. She just took 3,200 damage from her own poison. She is getting wrecked by herself. And now she's running away. Yep, there she goes. That's hilarious. So there you go. If you want an easy second lane fight, just cast Reflect on yourself and stare at her. She'll kill herself. She's embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed too. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, man. All right. I'm gonna guess there's one last battle. Yeah. Ugh. Goopy. She's kind of got like a Parasite Eve look to her, very Eve-esque. Definitely some inspiration there, I think. Although I don't know when Parasite Eve came out. She's a bug now. Okay. I'm gonna assume she has magic here too. So I think we're gonna start out with Reflect again. Because worst case it heals her and we make the fight longer. So action, magic, Reflect on yourself. Action, magic, Reflect on yourself. Action, magic, Reflect on yourself. Okay. So if she casts magic, it should do, at the very least, it should do less damage. At the very most, it should do damage to her. Like the last fight. Okay. Now you wait. Yeah, I'm about to say she's gonna prepare a spell. This is why we got our agility up on our casters too, because the hope is we'll have high enough agility to where... Okay, so James is a little too slow to get whatever it is off. Okay. Big wave. Figured this was gonna happen. Yep. She just did 2,700 damage to herself. Bingo bongo reflecto. Okay, but he's gonna have to use an item to heal himself because he just took 1,500 damage from that. So. Alright, so you're gonna wait. You're not getting anywhere close to her because, boy howdy, she probably does a lot of damage. Okay, so you need to reload your bowgun and wait, and now you can shoot. Okay, not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage. Wait. Koudelka. Try Tornado. She's gonna power up her spell. Action. He can go for his bowgun again. Wait. Okay, 1858. We might try Flare. I just figured because she's a bug, maybe she wouldn't like wind, but... Okay, wait. Okay, so... Everybody has Reflect on them, so this should bounce back at her all 3 times. Oh. Okay. Why did... Edward does not have Reflect on him. Interesting. Okay. He's also not doing a lot of damage. Okay. You need to use a high potion on yourself to get your health back. Huh. What level of Reflect do I have? 1. Okay. Action. Load the bowgun. Wait. Action. Attack with the bowgun. Wait. Action. Magic. Reflect. Yeah, it's just level 1. Best Reflect on him. Action. Magic. You try Flare. Okay. So now everybody should have Reflect. Maybe his piety was too high for his own Reflect, because he's not a very high caster. Okay, everybody has Reflect on now. Okay, we're good. Oh god, she's coming close. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Use a high potion on yourself. Okay, she is casting. Yeah, she just did a bunch of damage to herself with that. Okay, action. Okay, we're gonna switch his weapons to the cat's eye. And then we're going to wait. They should, yeah. Okay, that did nothing. Great. Wait again. Okay, action. Magic. Flare level 3. Let's go. Okay, action. That weapon did nothing. Fire claws, maybe? Oh, I think she died. I think we got her. I think we may have just beaten Koudelka. Reflect MVP. As it is with a lot of games that do reflect. Yep. Let's watch this cutscene.
I have seen the most interesting happenings. It would be a waste to go back to sleep just yet.
Hey, Koudelka. I wonder what she was about to say.
Dead people don't speak. It's just in your memories.
Huh? Is that how you explain what we just saw?
I guess.
Memories. Somebody told me that after a loved one's death, all we have is memories. In these, we maintain an eternal bond with the dead.
There we go. We have officially beaten Koudelka. I will say, start to finish, I loved it. I really did. It is definitely a really fun game. I will say, I have one gripe. There's legitimately only one gripe. I don't like that you can't tell what the durability of a weapon is. That's it. That's the only complaint I have about this game. The world is interesting. The characters, although they're very 90s voice acting, they're actually pretty good, honestly. Like, I don't think that ending was in the canon, though. So I've heard. I've heard that the bad ending is actually the canon ending. But anyways, but the world was good, the characters were good, the magic system was simple, but had its own kind of leveling. There was the... I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. For both of us. The leveling system for the weapons, and, like, if this game was longer, like, the leveling of the weapons and stuff would have been really cool, because it would have incentivized... like, oh, I really need to specialize in knives, so I need to make sure I'm using knives in fights, but then I gotta make sure the element matches what I need to do the thing. Like, they had, like, the little bits of things that look like they could have, like, really burst into, like if this had been, like, a Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII, like, in scope, with some of these mechanics, I think this game has a lot of, like, really cool things that could have came out of it. There's nothing wrong with the length of this game. I think it was really good. I think they could have made it a little bit longer, but it definitely was a Resident Evil inspired kind of thing. You can tell because we were essentially stuck in a mansion, right? Yeah, there was the chapel at the end, but it was essentially like this big mansion like area. So it was definitely a lot of inspiration there. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I think it was really well done. The character designs were interesting. The monster designs were really well done. The monsters did get a little samey by the end. They were just basically... by the end, they were just color-coded versions of things that we had already seen before, which incentivized us, leveling different elements, so we were made sure that we were prepared to use those new elements and stuff. But also Reflect worked exactly how I expected Reflect to work, which was really, really cool. I think what's interesting, I think Reflect is based on piety. The reason I say that is Edward's piety was really, really low, right? So when the Reflect hit, he did 0 damage to Elaine. Right, but when when Koudelka and James got hit, it did 2,700 and like 3,000. Right, I think Reflect is based on piety. I don't know why it's graphically messing up. I don't know what's doing that. Sorry about that. But I think it's based on piety. So, like, in theory, if your piety is high enough, you could... anything that casts at you could potentially kill itself, assuming it's not healed by whatever's reflected. And the thing is it looks like reflected damage is its own type of damage, because no other damage had that color coding. It was like a black font with like a gold outline, right? That's the only time that font is used for damage that we saw, right? So that's very interesting. There seems like there's a subsystem with that Reflect. That we didn't really get to explore. There's also like stat buffing that we didn't really explore too much. They dipped their toe into the idea that certain mobs were immune or resistant to certain things. Like I said, there's a lot of really good stuff in this game. I just wish we could have got more of it, right? I wish there was more of this game. Like, and that's really good praise. When you want more of a game, that's probably the best praise you can give a game, in my opinion. Right? I want more Koudelka. Of course, we'll be jumping into Shadow Hearts, but I know the game slowly changes into something different as you get through the Shadow Hearts series. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I wish there was a durability counter just somewhere so I can look at the knife and be like, okay, I've got 5 more swings of the knife and then it's broken. That way I could manage my resources a little bit better, right? But it wasn't too bad. By the end, we had more weapons than we needed because we had 2 casters, and basically I just had Edward wait and I just had Edward wait and then had the casters just blast everything. So we ended up conserving a whole bunch of weapons by the end. So it wasn't too bad, but a few misconceptions about magic if you'd like to know. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Bob Samurai. What do you mean misconceptions about magic? But yeah, final review. I highly recommend this game. If you can emulate it, if you can get your hands on it, whatever. Green screen's being weird. I don't know why it does that. But if you can get your hands on it, if you can emulate it, whatever, do it. It is a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. Definitely something to add to your